You ever feel like your oven is working against you? You're juggling dishes for the family, trying to get that perfect roast or a batch of lasagna that actually cooks evenly, but your old wall oven is either too small, too slow, or just plain unpredictable. Maybe it heats unevenly, or the fan sounds like it's ready for takeoff. And let's not even talk about the cleanup, scrubbing baked-on grease after every use like it's part of the recipe. For anyone trying to cook for a big family, or simply enjoy reliable results, it's exhausting. And yet, upgrading is intimidating. You want something modern, but not overly complicated. Powerful, but not outrageously priced. Easy to clean, but not flimsy. That's why today we're looking at the GASLAND Pro, a 30-inch electric built-in wall oven that promises to make cooking smarter, faster, and cleaner. It offers a 5 cubic foot capacity, ideal for families or anyone who loves hosting. It comes with 10 cooking functions, from convection roast to air fry to Sabbath mode, all accessible through a sleek touch panel. You even get a temperature probe that monitors your meat in real time and switches the oven to keep warm mode when it's done. And yes, it features a self-cleaning cycle that uses high heat to burn off grease, so you can finally say goodbye to scrubbing those hard-to-reach corners. This isn't just another appliance, it's a serious upgrade for anyone who's tired of underperforming ovens. And at just over $1,500, it's positioned as a high-end option without tipping into luxury pricing. But here's the thing, there's one design oversight that multiple buyers have pointed out, and it could impact your everyday use. I'll tell you exactly what it is later in the video, because if you're thinking about spending this kind of money, you need to know the full picture. So grab a coffee, hit that like button if you're tired of wrestling with your old oven, and stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know whether the GASLAND Pro is the smart kitchen investment you've been looking for, or if there's a better option out there for your space. The first thing that grabs your attention with the GASLAND Pro is its clean, professional look. The stainless steel exterior paired with a sleek black glass door gives it that modern, almost commercial-grade aesthetic. If your kitchen is leaning into that clean, minimalist design, this oven will fit right in, not just visually, but physically. With dimensions just under 30 inches wide and about 24 inches deep, it's sized to slide into most standard wall cutouts without a headache. Now, one of the standout features in terms of build is the quadruple-layered low-E glass door. It's not just for show, it's designed to retain heat efficiently, which means better insulation, more energy savings, and a door that stays cool to the touch. That's a big plus if you've got kids around, or you're just tired of singeing your knuckles. Open the door and you'll find a 6-layer rack system that offers serious flexibility. Whether you're air frying a tray of wings or slow roasting a full turkey, you've got room to adjust your cooking height with ease. And those dual interior lights, they're not just functional, they actually let you monitor your food without opening the door and dumping all your heat. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference. That said, here's a point worth noting. Multiple buyers were surprised to find only one oven rack included. The manual suggests there should be more, and the oven clearly supports multiple levels, so it feels like a missed opportunity. If you plan to cook multiple dishes at once, you might need to source additional racks separately, which can be frustrating given the oven's premium price point. Still, from a structural standpoint, this unit feels solid. The removable oven door is a thoughtful touch for deep cleaning, and the overall craftsmanship suggests long-term durability. It's built to handle real daily cooking, not just look pretty on installation day. When it comes to performance, the GASLAND Pro does more than just heat food. It's designed to give you control and versatility, whether you're baking, roasting, or air frying. One of the standout features here is the 10-mode cooking system, which includes convection bake, convection roast, broil, warm, proof, delay start, Sabbath mode, and even an integrated air fry function. Each mode is accessible through a responsive touch control panel, which keeps the learning curve low even for those who aren't exactly tech-savvy. The convection settings, for example, use a fan to circulate hot air around your food. That means more even heat, faster cooking times, and no more rotating trays halfway through. Whether you're making a crisp-skinned chicken or a sheet of cookies, you're likely to see more consistent results across the entire rack. The air fry mode takes this a step further, using high-speed hot air to give you that deep-fried texture without the oil. Ideal for quick weeknight dinners that are a little lighter on the calories. Another highlight is the temperature probe. You simply plug it into your meat, set your desired internal temperature, and the oven handles the rest. Once the target temp is reached, it automatically switches to keep warm mode, which is a lifesaver during holiday meals or multitasking days. Now, one limitation worth mentioning is the oven's preheat speed. Some users have noted that it takes longer than expected to reach higher temperatures, especially for broiling or roasting. This can be a slight inconvenience if you're trying to get dinner on the table fast. It's not a deal breaker by any means, but it's something to factor in if you're used to lightning-fast preheats. Despite that, once it hits temp, the oven performs reliably. It's quiet, efficient, and the cooking results speak for themselves. From bread proofing to juicy roasts, the GASLAND Pro proves it's more than just looks. It's a real tool for serious home cooking. Next, let's talk about what it's like to clean, maintain, and actually live with this oven day to day. Using the GASLAND Pro in day-to-day life is, for the most part, a smooth and intuitive experience. The touch control panel is well lit, responsive, and laid out in a way that makes each function easy to find, even if you're switching between bake, broil, or warm on a busy night. And thanks to the interior halogen lights, you can clearly see how your food is progressing without opening the door and losing heat. Where this oven really shines in daily use is during cleanup. The self-cleaning cycle uses high heat to carbonize grease and food residue, turning the mess into ash that wipes away with a damp cloth. For anyone tired of scrubbing burnt-on spills with harsh chemicals, this feature can be a game changer. Plus, the removable oven door makes deep cleaning more accessible, especially for reaching the lower corners and glass. However, here's where things get a little tricky: customer service and replacement parts. Several buyers have pointed out that despite the oven's multi-level rack system, it only ships with one baking rack. That's frustrating if you plan to cook multiple trays at once, and finding an extra rack that fits correctly is not as straightforward as it should be. GASLAND doesn't currently offer a clear replacement part list online, which means you may have to contact support, something that, based on user feedback, hasn't always been reliable. Still, once you know what to expect, the oven itself is not high maintenance. The low E glass stays cool on the outside and does not easily show fingerprints, and the interior enamel coating helps resist baked-on food, reducing the need for deep scrubbing between uses. It's clear that this oven was designed for people who cook often, not just occasionally. Coming up next, let's wrap it all together: the pros, the cons, and whether this oven truly offers the best balance of power, convenience, and long-term value. So, is the GASLAND Pro worth your attention and your hard-earned money? If you're looking for a built-in wall oven that offers real cooking power, smart features, and modern design without crossing into luxury pricing, this unit makes a strong case. The 10 cooking modes give you versatility that can genuinely simplify your weeknight meals and elevate your weekend roasts. The temperature probe takes the guesswork out of meat cooking. The self-cleaning function, a lifesaver for anyone tired of scraping the bottom of their oven. Is it perfect? No oven is. The slower preheat times and the lack of extra racks are valid concerns, especially for those who love to multitask in the kitchen. And while the product is solid, GASLAND's customer service still has room to improve, particularly when it comes to replacement parts and responsiveness. But if you go into it knowing these details, this oven still delivers excellent value for the price. This isn't just an appliance, it's your kitchen assistant. And if you're someone who values functionality, design, and day-to-day ease, this model is hard to beat in the under $2,000 category. If you found this review helpful, please give it a like. It really helps the channel grow and lets us bring more honest, in-depth reviews like this one. And if you're seriously considering the GASLAND Pro, I've got a direct link to the current deal down in the description and pinned comment so you can check the latest price and availability. And hey, before you go, tell me in the comments, what's your biggest oven frustration right now? Maybe your current model burns everything, maybe it's the cleaning, or maybe it's just slow. I'd love to hear about it. And don't forget, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a kitchen upgrade.